As tech behemoths get set to report earnings this week, they do so facing a mountain of drama. At Google, there have been protests and restructurings, while Tesla just announced mass layoffs, price cuts and a Cybertruck recall. Microsoft's OpenAI relationship faces fresh scrutiny, and Meta's major rollout of its new artificial intelligence assistants last week didn't go so well. The troubling news comes alongside a generative AI gold rush, as tech giants race the technology into their vast portfolios of products and features to ensure they don't fall behind in a market that's predicted to top $1 trillion in revenue within a decade. Wall Street was openly jittery about the upcoming results, pushing the tech-heavy Nasdaq Composite down 5.5% last week, the steepest weekly slump since November 2022. Nvidia, which has emerged as an AI darling, plunged 14%, leading the slide. Whether this tech sell-off continues, I think really depends on how the mega-cap tech reports, said King Lip, chief strategist at BakerAvenue Wealth Management, in an interview with CNBC's Closing Bell on Monday. Valuations have definitely been more reasonable now that we've had a little bit of a correction. Lip said that in the last couple of weeks his firm has trimmed some of our tech exposure. Tech companies have been pouring record sums into emerging generative AI startups and investing heavily in Nvidia's processors to build AI models and run massive workloads. While that market is growing rapidly, investors are growing anxious that other issues at hand could lead to a pullback in spending. On this week's earnings calls, companies are likely to continue highlighting their efforts to cut costs and bolster profits, an efficiency theme that's been running across the tech industry since early last year. Tesla kicks off tech earnings season after the close of trading on Tuesday, with shares of the electric vehicle maker trading at their lowest since January 2023. Meta, coming off its biggest weekly stock slide since August, follows on Wednesday. Microsoft and Alphabet report on Thursday, giving Wall Street a close look at how businesses are planning their budgets for AI infrastructure. Here are some of the biggest issues facing the big tech companies in their reports this week. Tesla shares fell for a seventh straight day on Monday and are now down 43% for the year. Elon Musk's EV company is expected to report a decline in sales of about 5%, which would be the first year-over-year revenue drop since 2020, when the COVID pandemic disrupted operations. Tesla's earnings follow a bruising quarterly deliveries report and additional price cuts to the company's vehicles and its premium driver assistance system. Last week, Tesla said it was laying off more than 10% of its workforce, and the same day executives Baglino and Rohan Patel announced their departures.